Hi everyone, this is Mark Scheller, Top 1% St. Louis Realtor. Okay, back today with another video, and this one is called Crazy Realtor Stories, Part 1. This is a multi-part video series, so I will put links to the other parts in the comments below. With over 30 years experience and 25,000 homes visited, some of the crazy and dangerous things have happened in my past. Yes, it is an honor to have visited so many of these homes, but it can also be a challenge when I surprise people. Sellers who approved my appointment request in writing, but then when I show up, they proclaim, oh, we didn't know that you were coming. When some people learn what I do, they say, oh, you're a realtor? All of these homes that you're seeing firsthand, it must be interesting to see how people live. Next, I will review some of those encounters, and then you can tell me if those encounters sound fun or not. Here are some situations. Situation 1. I showed a house in Fenton that was built up on top of this hill with this amazing view. We entered the front door. We closed the front door, but only loosely. We walked through the house and then decided to go outside and check out this incredible view. The wind blew open the front door. The wind pressure slammed the deck door closed, and we were locked out on the deck. But it gets better. It was 20 degrees. It was snowing lightly, but it was windy. And jumping off of the deck, which was 30 feet off of this ground, was not an option, okay? There were no stairs. So we scrambled for our phones, and finally, on the 6th phone call, someone picked up, came over to the house, and let us in. We were frozen, but we were rescued. All right, situation number 2. I showed a house with a confirmed appointment on a weekday at 10 a.m. We entered the house, we heard music, thought it was coming from the basement, so we walked through the whole house only to discover that the loud music was coming from the master bathroom. And there was more than one person in the shower. I wonder what they could be doing. At first this was disturbing, but then we realized that the couple was conserving water and they were being environmentally conscious. They were doing it for the environment and they were lowering their carbon footprint. As we quickly left the house, the customer turned to me and she said, all I know is that the water must have been really hot because they were both screaming very loudly about it. We all laughed and thought that the event was entertaining. Okay, situation number 3, and this is a serious one. 5 years ago, I had an appointment to show a house in what I would call a dangerous part of town. As we entered the foyer, I heard a loud TV and a dog. I asked the customers to just stay by the front door while I tried to make sure that the house was secure. I walked through the kitchen, entered the family room to find the owner dead on the floor. Someone had broken through the back door, shot the owner in the head, stole his new $80,000 sports car, and the dog was there guarding the body, like to say, come on, daddy, let's go for a walk. We exited the building quickly. I locked the front door. We ran across the street and called 911. But hey, we were on a 4-house tour, so being a full-service realtor, I said, let's go on to the next house. At which time my phone was blowing up because the police were demanding that I return to the scene of the crime, which made me look really guilty. I didn't even think of that. I was questioned. I was held in the back of the police car for 2 hours and then finally released. When I called my broker from the police car, being concerned about my well-being, he said, Mark, let me ask you a question. Whose sign is in the front yard? And when I told him it was our company sign, he said, when you get out of that police car, go over, take down the sign because you know the news crews are coming. I was released later that day, and can you believe it? The customers called me back to say that they had no interest in purchasing that home. Who could have predicted, or even in that zip code, all right? On this one, I was emotionally compromised. It affected me for months, and it was a bit of a challenge being in real estate. But the key is to say next and just to keep on moving forward. So let's go. Okay, situation number 4. On multiple occasions, I've walked into a house to turn on the lights, and I walk right through a spider web which goes across your face or over your head. And then it gets better. You can feel the spider walking across your head or down your neck, all right? Creepy, and yet to my knowledge, no spider has ever harmed me. They are these harmless little creatures and I just walked right through their web and destroyed their territory. So freaking out doesn't help anything. I just shake it off, move forward, and that seems to create positive momentum. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for this part of Crazy Realtor Stories. This video is part of a stories, so if you found it interesting, please look for the other parts and their links, which are below. If you want more content from me, encourage me, okay? I don't get paid a single penny for any of this, and I'm just handing out free information. You certainly don't have to, but if you had 2 seconds to click that subscribe button below, I would so appreciate you. Thank you for your attention today, everybody. And remember, when you need a seller, call Mark Scheller.